Well, here we go again, I think. You're Dante Caddy?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Caddy, you were previously in court and entered pleas of true to counts 1, 2, 3, and 4 in a motion to revoke your unadjudicated probation. You're on probation for burglary of a habitation. It was a 7-year deferred probation. I have received the updated pre-sentence report, and has everyone had an opportunity to review that report?
Yes, Your Honor.
So, there was no agreement reached. Ms. Holmes, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. I've discussed this MTRP with Mr. Caddy. He has pled true to the violations involving the thefts that occurred at Target location in Port Arthur. Your Honor, Mr. Caddy has also had the opportunity in the past to successfully complete the ISF program. In 2023, he did complete, I believe, both tracks of ISF, which shows that he can make appropriate decisions and follow directions and complete tasks that are given to him. Within the last year, he obviously made bad decisions in which he committed these thefts at the Target location. Mr. Caddy is asking for another opportunity to be continued on probation. We do see that the recommendation from the department, it states that the revocation is recommended. However, if the court elects to continue Mr. Caddy on probation, that he remain off the premises of Target and that this be reviewed in 3 months to monitor any progress. Your Honor, we are asking that he be given that opportunity to show that he can make progress. Since being placed on probation, he has got married. His wife is here today, as well as he does have his mother at this time is very sick and ill, and he does help to take care of members in the household. Your Honor, Mr. Caddy would also like to address the court as to this situation, but we are asking that he be provided the opportunity. We see that he obviously has been afforded an opportunity in the past with ISF, but we believe that if he's given the opportunity again, that he can get steered back on the right track to make more better and more positive decisions going forward with his life. Would you like to address this?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Go ahead.
Thank you. I know I made a lot of mistakes, dumb mistakes, but I just ask that you please consider reinstatement. I have a lot of I have a lot of people that, willing to help me with jobs and stuff like that. Like you said, I do have my mom has a lot of stuff going on this evening. Today, she's in surgery today. So I just got a lot on right now.
So, Mr. Caddy, back when you got your original pre-sentence report in 2020, I'm looking back at that, and when they talked to you that day, there's a quotation from you. I'm trying to change my attitude and my drive to do better in life. I want to learn control my anger and patience. I think I will do good. I understand the do's and don'ts. Okay, so that was back in 2020. Then shortly after that, you quit reporting. And you were gone for, I think it was like 2 years maybe. So we get you back after those 2 years in 2022, and you stood in front of me and I'm sure said, give me a chance, I want to do better. And I did. And I extended you, added some time on your probation, and sent you to ISF to help you do those things that you said you wanted to do, make better decisions and do that. Sent you to both tracks of ISF, which most people can't even do. They don't do that anymore. We have to pick one. So you got all the help you needed for drugs, for better decisions. Completed that April 14th, 2023. And then in June of 2024, you pick up the 2 well, June and then July, 2 new theft cases after you've already been sent to ISF and given those opportunities after having been given the opportunity the first time to even get on probation, and then after you absconded for 2 years. Ms. Molfino, what's the state's position?
Revocation, Your Honor. I don't have much to add to what the court has already addressed.
You really haven't left me any choice. It makes no sense for me to, we've given you chance after chance, and just saying that you want to do better is, your actions have to be better, and they haven't been. I'm going to find that you entered your pleas of truth to counts 1, 2, 3, and 4 freely and voluntarily. Find those counts true. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and at this time find you guilty of burglary of a habitation. I'm going to sentence you to a term of 6 years of the Institutional Division of the Texas Department of Corrections. You will receive credit on that sentence for any time that you've been in custody that the law gives you the right to receive. I'm handing you the trial court certification. This was marked off, though, that it was a plea bargain case, and so now I'm concerned again. Just hold on, don't, just wait a minute, because I want to see. Double check that there's nothing.
Yes, Judge, I apologize.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So there was a cap of 4 years. So I'm going to withdraw what I said about the 6 years. I'm going to sentence you to a term of 4 years in the Institutional Division of the Texas Department of Corrections. Mr. Caddy, you can tell from what I've said and what my sentence was that I don't think that's enough. I have the ability to not accept this plea agreement. I'm going to accept it. I don't like it, but I'm going to accept it today. Your attorney did one heck of a job by getting you that deal. I am going to hand you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, and so you've waived your right to appeal. I have also handed you a written admonishment regarding your ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition. Because of the judgment entered against you, you're ineligible under Texas law to possess a firearm or ammunition. Possession of a firearm or ammunition could lead to charges against you. Firearm is a legal term. You should read that written admonishment I provide you to see what devices qualify as a firearm. If you have questions about the laws that make you ineligible to possess a firearm or ammunition, or about how long that lasts, you can talk to Ms. Holmes. I hope you take advantage of this shorter opportunity and get the help you need to get out and make better decisions. All right, you can go back with the bailiff. 1 week? Or do you want to go forward?
Please go forward, Judge.
All right, are you Marissa Tibbetts? And Ms. Tibbetts is on probation for, in 2 cases, for aggravated robbery, 2nd-degree felony. And, is that right? That shouldn't be right. Aggravated robbery would be was it pled down or something?
Aggravated one? Aggravated, yeah, that's what I thought.
Let me look back here real quick. I just want to make sure what my...
It was, the motions say aggravated robbery.
What does the original paperwork say?
Yes, that was aggravated robberies, Judge.
But they're second or first?
First.
Okay. Give me just a second to look back. I want to make sure. Yeah, the written plea admonishments back from the original plea is marked 1st-degree felony robbery, aggravated robbery. And that's what the commitment and everything was. So this is just a missed typo in the updated pre-sentence report. They're both 1st-degree felony offenses. Placed on probation October 29th of 2018. Was previously here. Entered a plea of not true to a new offense of burglary of a habitation and a curfew violation, and then entered pleas of true to testing positive for methamphetamines and marijuana, and being behind on our court-assessed fees. I've received the updated pre-sentence report. Has everyone had an opportunity to review that report?
Defense says,
Yes, we do.
And so the burglary of the habitation has been indicted, and so there's no evidence to put on today with regard to that offense. Is that correct?
Just let the court know what's going on. I had sent out letters to officers and to the victim in the case. After a lengthy discussion on the phone with Bo Baden, the victim of that burglary, I determined that we weren't going to need officers because he was going to be able to prove up everything along with the history and the background of the two, because they were married at one point, had separated, and it was him. She had moved out, and it was his door that she came and kicked back in and destroyed a bunch of property. Although in the PSI, I believe she said it was mostly her property that was destroyed. That's not his version. We're not going to dismiss this at this point.
Okay, but you don't have evidence with regard to it
I
today?
don't have evidence with regard to it today.
So all I'm doing then is going forward with regard to a positive test for methamphetamine and marijuana on March 18th and being behind on fees. Okay.
And the evidence that she does say she knows that she made a mistake and deeply regrets. I mean, her version of it recounts that an incident occurred on that night.
I don't think that's even enough for a finding of true, just unless she's going to plead true. Okay. So my inclination is this. I mean, we kind of cut to the chase here. Without that allegation at this time, I'm not inclined to revoke her probation. It looks like probably some type of drug treatment. She's even said she would want that and be amenable to that. And so if I'm going to continue her on probation, I think that's probably where we go. And then if the case moves forward, well, I can't send her anywhere with that case pending.
my thoughts, Your Honor, again, I sound like a broken record up here, but mental health, and there's through MHMR, there's some substance abuse through MHMR. Also, I think residential treatment through Franklin House, they can coordinate through MHMR as well.
Yes, if the court is inclined to send her to special needs safety,
I can't
She has a
with,
penalty.
I would be willing to dismiss the burglary of habitation. We do have a non-prosecution affidavit from the complaining witness.
I mean, that's what my notes I'm inclined, I think, just based on the nature of these underlying offenses, then I would think the special needs safety gets us everywhere we need to be, potentially, especially if the other case is going to go away.
She said ISF.
No, if there's mental health issues, it's going to be special needs safety. I think that addresses both issues, and that's the only way I'm going to go along with any agreement like that.
And then the burden of the hat is dismissed. If you want to do that. Otherwise,
I mean, I can do it anyway.
yeah, I understand, Your Honor, but the problem would be that him dismissing the
Right.
burden of the hat.
But if I'm going to do that, it sounds like you're probably satisfied anyway.
I am.
Okay, so
All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to find, Ms. Tibbetts, that you entered your pleas of true to counts 2 and 4 freely and voluntarily. Find those counts true. Find sufficient evidence in each of your cases to find you guilty and revoke your probations, but I'm not going to do that today. You are being given the opportunity. This is your second opportunity because your first one was, these were caps. When I first put you on probation back in 2018, it was actually unagreed, and I took a chance and placed you on probation. It sounds like, and there are some things in this updated report that you've actually done very well while you're on probation. And so you need to make sure and get everything, any issues with regard to substance abuse, self-medicating because of any mental health issues. We're going to give you all the help you need to get the tools to be successful. And you'll go, I'm going to continue you again on both of these probations, order that you enter and successfully complete the special needs safety program. You'll do that, you'll get out, you'll have help, aftercare, and then you're still on these probations. If you do everything right, take advantage of it, you don't have the felony convictions, and you stay out of prison. If, however, you violate any condition of probation after today, I'm going to look back and wonder what I was thinking. Because first, I gave you an opportunity when it was a cap. Now I'm giving you an opportunity with some other issues and possible new case. So you're not going to get this opportunity. You will be on zero tolerance when you're back on probation. That means you have to do everything right. Do you understand? If you don't, you will be back in here, and you could be facing going to prison for anywhere between 5 years minimum up to the rest of your life in prison. Do you understand? Right.
Right, and I think that the PSI noted that she was up to date on her fees.
Yeah, I mean, there's some good things in here, and we got to get the rest of this, the issues taken care of, so that you won't make bad decisions and get yourself back in here like you did this time. Okay? You can go back with the bailiff.
As this courtroom session comes to a close, one thing becomes clear. Every decision carries consequences, and every opportunity comes with responsibility. Throughout today's hearings, we saw defendants standing before the court asking for second chances, judges weighing difficult decisions, and the legal system trying to balance accountability with rehabilitation.
Just a second to look.
For some, probation was an opportunity that slipped away. For others, the court paused proceedings to ensure fairness and understanding before moving forward. These moments remind us that the justice system is about more than punishment.
Yeah, the written
It's also
plea
about
admonishments
choices,
back from
personal
the original
responsibility,
plea
and the
as marked
possibility
first-degree
of
felony
change.
robbery, aggravated
Question
robbery,
is,
and that's what
would
the
you have
commitment and
decided
everything
if
was.
you
So
were
this is
sitting on
just
that
a
bench? Should repeated violations lead to
typo in
prison,
the
or should there
updated
always be
pre-sentence
another
report.
chance for
They're
redemption?
both first-degree
Let
felony
us know your thoughts in the
offenses
comments below.
placed on
If you
probation
enjoyed this
October
courtroom
29th
breakdown,
of
don't forget to
2018.
like, subscribe,
Was
and turn on
previously
notifications
here.
for more real courtroom
Entered a plea
stories,
of not
legal
true to a
analysis,
new
and
offense of
dramatic
burglary
moments from inside the
rehabilitation
justice system. Thanks for watching, and we'll see
a
you in the
curfew
next case.
violation